Welcome back, and to shed more light on the Arab League meeting which took place in the headquarters of the Arab League here in Cairo, we are very much delighted to have with us via phone His Excellency Ambassador Gamal Bayoumi, former Assistant Foreign Minister. Thank you very much for being with us, sir, and a very good evening.
Good evening, it's my pleasure.
Sir, of course, when it comes to the Arab League and Arab League meetings, they are very much important to discuss our visions regarding what's going on and regarding the madness which is taking place in the Gaza Strip and the Israeli continuous provocations and violations of international humanitarian law, in addition to other things. But how do you see the participation of the other foreign officials or top officials even who were here and who had also addressed the gathering, namely EU Foreign Policy Chief Joseph Borrell, the top official of UNRWA, Lazzarini, Turkish Foreign Minister Hakan Fidan? How do you see the participation of those international figures, sir?
It is showing a small story of success. As a matter of fact, we are directing the whole process on the international level, where we gathered 154 countries voting for stopping the war. Even in the Security Council, from 15 member states, 14 member states voted for stopping the war, except the United States, which is helping Israel and agreed that Israel continue this silly war. But also another story of success here, that the meeting invited people on the international level from the United Nations, as you rightly said, and from the European Union, from Turkey, and so on. Yeah. So I give always my measurements to the success of such a meeting in 4 steps. That the meeting take place in the right time, and we did that. That they agree upon the agenda, number 2. Number 3, that they issue the necessary resolutions to face the situation. And number 4 is to implement it. So I think we are on the track, but I always complain that the Arab Summit or the Arab Foreign Ministers Council do not meet enough. They meet twice a year. I compare this with the European Union, where they meet once every month. Yeah. And we need them to meet much more.
And unfortunately, we do have a lot of files to discuss. This is very important, and this is a very important note, sir. But if you permit me, I'd like to return back to what's going on, particularly after the latest massacre, which took place only today in Khan Yunis or in Nawasi. All the meetings or the statements released by the International Justice Court, by the EU, by the Arab League, still I don't know why Israel kept on continuing with committing such massacres, especially while these meetings are taking place, as if they are going to continue only to provoke the whole world with what they are doing, and there is no justification of what's going on the ground. Do you see what I mean?
You are absolutely right, but the explanation is the following. Once Shimon Peres told us that Israel is not one united people, they are 72 different, coming from 72 different countries. So you don't have a majority to rule the government of Israel.
Until the moment, sir.
Pardon?
Until the moment, I mean, Sharon said this, I think, 4 decades ago, or maybe more.
No, Israel since its establishment in the 40s.
But the Sabra generation already is there.
No one party won 50% of the votes. So it is always a coalition. Yeah. Now we have a coalition of extremists, and my point of view is that they are not only extremists, they are ignorant. They do not know anything about how to rule a country. They do not know anything about international relations and how to manage a war. And unfortunately, this war is a silly one. They are killing people without having the honor to fight one soldier against another soldier. They kill 70% of the victims are children, women, and men.
And minors and
over.
elderly. Yes,
Yeah.
amen to that, sir. Ambassador Bayoumi, thank you very much for your input, sir, and have a very good evening. Yes, they do not know how to live in peace. That's it. Well, right after the short break, I'm going to return back with more. Stay tuned.